Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, cool. My audio might be quiet, but you should be able to hear it at least. So go to play now. We're gonna play some Ark Nova. I've dropped a little bit. I actually dropped all the way to 300 from when we played last. And then I'm on like a 5 or 6 game win streak, and I'm back up to 370. So hopefully we can stay around there and hopefully get back into the 400s, which was my peak. 450 was my peak. So yeah, we're good. All right, settings here. We've got just the base game. Marine World's now available, even for ELO games, but I don't like to play with it. Same map for all players. Maps are random, and we use the alternate maps, but not the map pack. These tables are pretty different. This got Marine World, which I don't want to play with, and this one has peaceful mode, which is pretty awful. So we won't play with that either. Probably just waiting around for someone to join our table. Man, it's taking a while to find a game. Usually it goes quicker than this. This is Marine World, we don't want. This is 3 players we don't want. These are both no good. There we go. 307 ELO. I'd like to go ahead and look, see how many games they've played. Pre-standard. I guess probably even a little low. We got Africa, so this would be a good to go for Africa too. We need the handshake anyways, and they will actually get to take Africa first. So it's not a guaranteed path. This would be a second project we can do with that. So that's all pretty good. I'll probably keep the release just for its upside, and the panda also for its upside. I mean, none of the cards are really important. These two are what's important, and hopefully he doesn't take Africa. If he takes Africa, we'll have to snap something to play. No, it's actually going to be hard to get this touching water here for the hippo, and touching the little thing here for the bonus money, which is interesting. We might go for the reputation, I guess. We'll see. Just going to take an X on sponsors here. Don't really need to push the break right now. Oh, I don't have good cards, so aside from the 2, which I can keep. So it probably wouldn't kill me to break 5. Got the petting zoo, which means he's less likely to go for this Africa because he's not going to play an African animal. He's going to play a petting zoo animal, presumably, since he played the petting zoo. If he has a horse, he could do the horse and then take the reputation and get a card flip in the first break. If I break here, he doesn't have his work. He hasn't used his worker yet, actually, so there's actually no harm in me breaking now. And that would mitigate the risk of him getting a card flip in the first break. Took Baboon Rock, it's a project, makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and take Africa. He's going for a museum, probably the 2 like I said. And the Baboon Rock is 6, right? Yeah, it's a 6, so you can't play it right now. Taking the hand limit, interesting. Now we need to touch water. Probably go from down here and draw from the deck. That's probably our... Yeah. I just don't see where else we can connect it up there. We'll draw from the deck here. Okay. And then when we play this, we're probably going to play this. Well, the Hippo has its ability to immediately perform the sponsor's action. So we can actually play the animal and then use the sponsor action to cause the break, which is going to bar him from doing anything. He couldn't play animals evidently anyways, so it's not a huge deal, but it will ensure that he has 5 income to start the break. It'll block that Baboon Route from getting him those tickets, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll hit this. Yeah, we could play the Ornithologist, but it doesn't help the project. There's not really any reason to do it, so we'll just break. Now, want to keep this for sure. Beyond that, nothing else really matters. I'll probably toss the Ornithologist. So the question now becomes, what rewards do we take? I already have cards 5 here, so snapping, I can already snap something right now. I'm considering the person, given that he's moving his sponsors to 1, so he's not going to cause the break, push the break very hard right now. I'll probably snap this European animal, and then I can take the person, and I can aim for... The question, should I take another handshake, or I could take the museum here, and that would give me a card flip once I play this project. I think regardless, I'm taking the person, because we'll be early in the break. So we'll take the person here, we'll build, play the animal, associate, and we got to decide at that point. We want probably better to take the handshake, because we can associate at lower with the handshake, and that will let us get our thing back up to 5 quicker for this project that we already have lined up. We're going to take Africa first, because he could take that one. Right now he has nothing, but we have this project guaranteed. We don't have other cards we want to keep, so it's not a big deal to hold on to it. Gonna flip build because we have a lot of money. Can afford to build. So he gets 2 flips now because he took that reputation off the map. Interestingly, he flips sponsors. Now we're going to go ahead and do this, and with the build flip, we can start covering up all these spots around here. We'll put a kiosk there, a pavilion there, one there, and that's going to make our income go way up. Now, this is going to leave his sponsors on 4, cards on 5. And our animal is going to push the break 2, which means after we play this, the break will be at 4 out of 9 with 5 left. His sponsors is on 4, so he can't cause the break on the next turn. If it was on 4 and he had an X, then I would want to use my X here. This might change things. Yes, that definitely changes things. So now I'm going to use the X. Well, he still can't cause the break immediately, but he could have an animal. But likely he was breaking for the money. So that's the question then. Should we take the handshake or play the animal and risk the break? Oh, well, no, because we're going to break 2. So yeah, you can absolutely cause the break. So we'll push the animal. We'll play the handshake here. Then the question is Europe or Asia. I hate having games with no Asia. You want to have Asia always, I just feel. There's so many good Asia handshake animals. We already have one of them. But Europe is a project. So I think I'll take Asia because it could help us in the short term. Well, just wanted to make that European animal cheaper. So we know that'll help us directly. We'll go ahead and flip here for the reputation. And we could still take Asia later. If we end up getting the bear tag here and we want it, then we could take Asia and still be able to play that bear if we flip association, which with 2 points there and a point there, it would make sense to flip association on this map. And it's going to be similar to the last break. I get to cause the break with an animal and prevent him from playing an animal this break. Presumably he would play an animal right now. So this is actually a pretty frustrating start for him. And that's that. Now we'll look to play this project, and then when we do animals on 5 after it, that'll give us our reputation flip. And for the next project, we'll probably take snapping. Probably going to take an X on sponsors here. Because it'd be advantageous for us to keep this break, prolong this break, because we have 2 workers and he only has 1. So at the moment, longer breaks are better for us. We also have more money, so we don't want to push the break right now for no reason. I will probably draw cards, though, here. I could alternatively snap small animals, but I'm trying to draw more. Looking at more cards being better than looking at these cards. The advantage of small animals is we could get a project out of it, but at the moment we only have 2, and he would likely get 5 at some point. So I actually don't like playing small animals just on the 2, especially early in the game. So we'll draw. And we got a rhino. So that was absolutely worth it. That's a pretty easy discard right there. When I already have the conservation point card flip. Interesting. So he could be looking to cause the break. But we should get this project off because he can't cause it right now. So we'll be able to build and then do the project. There's no need to rush the project right now because he can't cause the break immediately. So we'll build first. And we'll put a thing there. We could honestly go ahead and build for the rhino. We don't even have that. We don't have the science tag for it though, so we don't need to do that. But we could it would be nice to take this 5 money. We won't necessarily need it, and this is a good aviary spot right here. So I'm going to put off on that for now. We'll put a size 1 here, which is next to water. And then a pavilion here. And a size 2 here to reach this reputation, touching water and rock. So it's a... Yeah, now he can't cause the break. We'll see what he does, though. He does push the break, but not cause it. Now he can cause it on this next turn, so we got to make sure we get this project out. So if we had pushed the break earlier, we would have not gotten any project done, which would have been frustrating. So we'll take this, take snapping. I'll go ahead and snap small animals. Can't draw from the deck with snapping, so there's not much better out here. I mean, you could block release of patents from him. But we'll see if I write a third one right here. If we can get a couple more, maybe it will be yeah. I actually might flip association here because then we can take a conservation point. Sorry, we'll be 1 away from this handshake, which is a very good reward. So by taking this, we can donate and get that handshake. So what we'll probably do is we can actually donate, take a handshake, to get a flip, donate to get another handshake, which gives us a worker back. That's a pretty solid move right there. So, but now we got to figure out what we're going to discard. The rhino is a keep for sure. The grassing is a keep for sure. It's Europe. So that leaves us with, what do we keep? I love the giant panda, but we don't have a bear. You can go a whole game without seeing a bear tag, so it's not worth keeping here. And I'll hang on to small animals over the speculative North America release, especially since he has this. So we'd have to release a big animal for it to be worth it. Otherwise, we'd leave that release for him. So we'll keep those right there. And we should get a snap. We're going to deny this jungle release, as I was just saying. He has an animal for that. Now we're kind of in trouble. We're going to have a pretty rough... Yeah, I mean, in terms of playing animals here, we're spending $5. We're going to have so much money left over. So, but we do have association flips. Hopefully we can spend some money donating. And this makes it go, we didn't take that $5 because we've got more money than we know what to do with right now. So I'll take... Still going to play animals here. Do I want to abandon? I don't speak English, so I can't really ask why. I'm happy to abandon if people have somewhere to be, but I feel like I'm in a really good spot right now, and I wonder if they're abandoning for that reason. So we'll just play this, and we're going to actually move sponsors down because we have no sponsor to play. And like I said, we don't want to push the break right now. Oh, they just quit the game. And they had 100% reputation. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Now it's my turn again because, yeah. Okay, we'll quit. And it gives us 1 ELO. They lose a bunch. So it's minus ELO, minus 10 reputation, or karma there. And then we gain almost 2 ELO. Well, I do feel a little bad because if they were willing to just leave, that means they probably actually had somewhere to be, and I should have probably abandoned it. But I just wish if they had spoken English, I would have asked. That's unfortunate for them. And unfortunate for me, I was having a good game. So we'll look for another one. Review the settings again. We've got base game only, same map, not using the map pack, but we are using these alternate maps, and that same map we use is determined randomly. Got a game here, 242 ELO. That's on the lower range of where I like to play, but we will take it. And we'll go look at their game, see what they've got. I clicked on it twice. They have played 143 games. So they're somewhat new. What will we keep here? Double Australia stands out. Oh wow, we've got a lot here to keep. We've got an Asian animal. We've got two predators, including probably the best predator. We've got the double Australia tag. And we've got Federal Grants, which is a really good card. And Meerkat Den's a very good card. Well, that's pretty crazy. I like predators. I don't necessarily like this animal. It's expensive. Doesn't have a very good ability. But it's got the double Australia, so we take the Australia handshake, we can get the discount on it. And that puts us immediately at 3 out of 4 tags that we need. Okay. These animals level 2. We'll take it. We'll probably take these two, and then knowing that Asia animals are easier to come by than Australia animals and predators specifically, I'll probably keep Federal Grants. It's a very good card. And we'll look for this to be our first animal. Okay. And there's an eagle on the first spot, so you can take it, except you can't reach a card reputation range from the edge of the map, although I could build a size 5 here, which I'll need for the dugong eventually anyways, and take that card. I can still afford to play the Cody later. I don't really see a reason. It's a little bit bold, but we'll try it. Good card. What if I could actually... Here, what if I could actually cover that $5? So we're not completely broke for doing this. And then we'll take the card. Handshake wise, I mean, we're going to want the Australia handshake eventually. So I'm probably going to take a handshake first. But the question is, do I want the Australia handshake now, or... I guess I don't really see a reason not to take it now, even though I won't be playing this animal for a second. We can actually flip animals first with the second handshake. And we'll take it. Then we'll play Federal Grants next. Let's see if they push the break here. Nope, Engineer. Play Federal Grants for the money and the income. And then this card, just animals being level 2, makes it interesting. It's not quite, I don't know. We're probably going to draw from the deck here. We could take this Asia tag, but we'll probably have to discard it. I guess we'll probably have to discard everything we draw, so that's kind of a weird spot to be in. Right, because we're going to want to keep the eagle. We're going to want to keep this. Probably want to keep that. I guess we could draw something better. But drawing wouldn't really be that advantageous to us because we already kind of have the cards we want to keep. So I think I'm actually going to... Oh, I could snap a sponsor and play it in this break. Expert Herbivore is probably being the only raw option. And that would at least push the break, which I kind of do want to happen at the moment. So I guess I'll do that. And it will just be discarded if we don't get our sponsors back high enough. And the next we'll build the size 2 right here, leaving us a kiosk spot right there, and still giving us the +2 ticket bonus for the observation tower on this map. He just an engineer and placed 2 kiosks, is that right? Interesting. A kiosk touching the observation tower. That's a pretty serious mistake. Put this there. Next play will be animals, and then we'll play this X round of reverse next. Okay, this is interesting. Ice is going to build 2 pavilions now. This is interesting. I'm not sure I agree with that play style, but play this. Gain the X. Now, if he doesn't play animals again, I'll probably cause the break rather than play this and discard it. So that I can get, yeah, if he's going to just keep building for no reason, then I'm going to cause the break before he plays an animal, and I want to have the income advantage. If he puts a pavilion there, I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? That's ridiculous. How does this player have 100 games? What was their win rate again? Maybe like 40%, I guess it's not very high. That's pretty shocking. I mean, they also might not even be able to afford playing an animal here with $9 and no handshake. They get an animal for maybe 4 or 5 tickets, their income would go up 2, 3, 4, possibly 3, putting them a bit ahead of me. If I don't cause the break, what am I going to do, right? I mean, I don't know what animals I need to build for right now. I don't want to draw cards, so I've got the 3 I'm keeping. So yeah, I got to cause the break. So that drawing cards earlier was effectively just a break to gain nothing because we're discarding this card. But that's fine. Knew that was a chance. So probably just take Asia next. I'm gonna flip. The question is, should we flip animals so we can play the dugong, or build? And we don't really have anything to build for right now. I guess we'll draw cards and we'll see. But I kind of like flipping animals here. Then we can draw cards and we can dig through those cards with this to get a pretty good hand. So we'll do that. I'm gonna flip animals. And then hopefully we'll draw. Really, we're looking for some predators, or a 4th Australia tag would be nice. See what they play here. They only got 1 spot. They got the card flip for reputation. Upgraded cards. There's a dingo, so they could not have afforded to play that last break, but they could have drawn something. Australian Predator, not a bad card for this game. Alright, we're drawing from the deck here. I want the quantity of cards. Discard that, right? Yeah, Europe was in the last game, but now we can play this sponsorship Lions if we would like to. Spinning an X on flipped cards is interesting, especially your only X. because that's the difference in just drawing 3 discard 1 versus 4 discard 1. You can snap either way. Interesting. He could cause the break here. So I'm probably going to play this animal. The question is, should I spend the X for reputation? This early in the game, reputation is pretty valuable. I want the flip, so I think I will. And then I'm probably going to dig this flamingo for now. We'll see where that leads us. Not useful, we'll dig again. Not really useful, we'll dig again. Not very useful, we'll dig again. Wow, that was a rough draw right there. Man, that was rough. Nothing. Next, I guess I'll build just a... Let's see what they do here. That will affect our play for sure. They're breaking. Okay. Pretty easily discard Diversity Researcher. Don't anticipate flipping sponsors. If we do, it will be a while. So... So we still don't have a project to do. Got the 2 handshakes. We're probably just taking the museum here. We'll build first. We just don't know what to build for is the issues. So I guess I'll just build a speculative size 2. And then next we'll take a museum. And we should probably take the handshake. The science tag feels nice, but we could do that project, but I don't really want to leave that for him. I'm not sure, but the handshake feels nice because, or sorry, not the handshake, the hand limit seems good because we have an eagle we're holding for a while and a lion we're going to hold for a while. So getting that hand limit up would be advantageous at the moment. Next, we'll play the Lions sponsorship, the Predator sponsorship for a ticket and 3 income. And then we'll just draw from the deck at that point. And we won't, hopefully we'll draw an animal, I guess, that we can play. Because that'll give us, we'll still put us 1 away from a flip. He just took a hypnosis. So he's likely going to hypnosis us. Knowing that doesn't really change anything. If we do one of these 2 actions, we'll get animals out of there. He can hypnosis association on 2. That doesn't really bother me. He doesn't have any workers, so yeah, we'll just play this. He's going to build more. This is interesting. All right, we'll draw from the deck. Haven't had very good draws so far. And those are pretty bad once again, although we got an Australia tag that will give us the aviary. Which means we don't actually have to flip build. That's interesting. So we're going to have to X down animals here. We have nothing to play. I guess I could have kept the... I probably should have actually kept the petting zoo animal over the the Africa release. then I could have played, let's see, it would have cost 6, which left me with 16, so I could have played that animal. I would have just enough money to play 2 pegs of animals. That probably would have been a better move. So that was already a mistake. X that down, and we're going to build the size 5 for the emu next. We can actually build it right here. We could get away without flipping build. So we can build the size 5 right here on those spots, around the build spots. That's his map. It's about the same though. We can build the size 5 right here. Then we can build an aviary in a couple of spots. We can put it facing that way. We can put it facing up. Interesting. That'll be... But I think regardless, we're putting it right there. So that's the first step. And we'll see if he causes the break here. If he does, we'll probably very simply... We actually might cause the break, even if he doesn't. Yeah, okay, he caused the break. That's nice. So we'll probably just play the emu, animals on 2, and then do Australia 4. The emu is a very rarely played animal. I mean, but because it has the tag, because we need the aviary, and we have room for the aviary, we got it early enough for that. It's like a very perfect situation for it. So then we'll snap that. We'll do snapping. We'll snap that. We'll take the size for enclosure. We already have an enclosure for it. Yeah, that's a pretty good pass right there. Play animal. Emu. Do we need an X or the card reputation range more? I'm thinking if we do this, well, either way we could. See, we got this place or this place. I guess this way will put us closer to the reputation. Maybe I'll do that. Don't really need the extra now, and I get to draw from the deck. No animals to move. And that touches both rock and water, which is important. Yeah, rock, water. And then there's no animals to move, so we pass. So because we got an aviary built for us, and because we're getting a size for enclosure here, we're in a position to not upgrade build. Which would have been nice to have that diversity researcher card because we can flip sponsors. So I think we're going to take the... Well, we do want that bear. We do want that bear. But we want to make sure we take the size 2 enclosure reward pretty soon, since we might not upgrade build. Australia, second slot, snapping. Take the bear. We're going to upgrade cards. And then build for free. And then we'll put it right here and get this money. That's, I think, what we'll do. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should have flipped it this way, and then I could have put the size 3 there for the reputation. I don't have a worker. He's got a worker. I don't have any sponsors to play. I got to hand them it, so there's not really any reason for me to not. There's plenty of reasons for me to break 5 here, so that's what we'll do. Break 5. And then that forces him to use an X to associate. If he doesn't do that, we'll cause the break without his worker being used. He's not going to do that. Koala. Interesting. I broke 5. And I got the 5 there. I was like, where does money come from? Damn. All right. Then I'll draw. I don't necessarily need to keep. Oh, this does go with that, but it's not a great release. Gives you the size 4 back though. Releases are better on this map. I don't need to keep this for sure. So we can draw, and we can definitely find a better card than this. So we'll draw a little bit one by one. Don't need that. That's a good card. That's a good card. That's pretty good too. All right, well, that's a toss for sure, and then we've got decisions to make here. Okay, that's gone, and that's gone. Now the question is, well, probably pretty easily just get rid of Quarantine. I do know it's a good card. It's not important to projects, so we can build. We've got the final 4 Predators we have now, as well as a release for that final one. So like Golden Eagle comes up, that's pretty crazy. We've got the enclosure for it already. We've got both Eagles at this point now. So they've made a lot of very questionable moves, but we've gotten pretty lucky to have both these Eagles. That's a good reason to flip sponsors. I don't think we're actually going to get to flip sponsors. We're going to be doing, well, we might do a project. We might not be able to do a project right here. Let's see. We're going to spend 8 for this size 4. And then we spend 16. That's 24 plus 22 is 46. Oh, I can actually afford to play these animals. So I can actually believe that I can build, and then, but the building is going to be really awkward because of just the positioning here. To do a no build game. Oh man, okay, so the issue here is we need to get the advantage of releasing animals in this map, we need this size 4 to touch this, okay? The only way it can touch it is if it touches 2 spots, which kind of negates that advantage entirely because now you're blocking up a spot. And it would be nice, we could just go ahead and do the, but if we do the worker to get the flip build right now, then we won't, hold on, if we do this worker to flip build now, we won't get to do the project this break. It's a little bit of a convoluted explanation, but I think we're just going to build this here. Right, we would love to build it right here, but we can't because of that level 2 build spot. So there's just nowhere else we can put it. We can put it here, but then it's not touching it, so it kind of negates that purpose. I guess here is, since we're going to release it, it's about as good. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but now we can afford to play both of these, right? 16 plus 22. 38? Yeah, we're good. So we would have loved to have another worker right now because we could If we had another worker right now, we could associate here, get 2 card flips, and then boost association back to 5. We only have 1 worker. We are going to get a second worker. Well, we're not quite going to get a second worker. We'll be at 6 reputation. I'm not sure. We gotta play these though. Play this. And play this. We're gonna pass on all those associations already on 5, so we're not really getting very much. Not getting to use either of their abilities really. Which kind of sucks, but the thing is, by doing this project in this break, not only are we getting 4 instead of 2, most likely we're blocking him from getting the 4. So it's kind of like we'll get 4. I mean, that's kind of like a bigger swing. Yeah. We're gonna take this reputation bonus up here. Get us a little closer to some reputation to a card flip. Sorry, not a card flip. Well, it will give us a card flip actually, but we'll get us closer to the extra worker as well. All right, predators. Oh no, hold on, I can't do it yet. I gotta play my lion. Just giving a bunch of tickets. 4 for the pack, 9 for the lion, 2 for the map bonus. We'll confirm that. Then I'm probably, if we're gonna stick with no build, I'll probably take the size 2 enclosure bonus. And oh, we got a rhino. Wow. What can you do with that? Europe probably. He probably goes for Europe. Interesting. Probably take the size 2 enclosure and then flip association and try to get this talented communicator. I think that's the move. If we're gonna, no build is absolutely an option at this point. We've just got small spaces which we can fill up with size 2 enclosures that we're gonna get from this. We've got plenty of income from these 2 cards. That makes up for the lack of kiosks. So we can definitely flip sponsors. And then we can eye trying to get. Okay, then the question is, if we're already going to get this flip, should we? I think we're going to bank. Okay, so here's the question I have. Should we take the 2 reputation to get us 1 away from a card flip? Or sorry, an extra man on this track right here. Or we can take the card's reputation range and we can move the talented communicator into our range so we can play it on the next turn. The question is, will he draw any of these cards? 2 reputation is just such a good bonus. Then we gotta take that. And if he doesn't do that, it will kind of cost us a turn, but we can draw a couple cards to move it down. We actually need to move it down 2 so that it gets to the 3 costing range. Takes that. Take 1 more. Oh, we have to take 1 more because we're gonna be $1. It'll be in range. We're $1 short of being able to buy it from the map. We can draw it now though. Actually, we can just draw it on this turn. So that's useful. Draw. And then we don't have to draw a card. We just draw from the deck. And we don't have 2 science tags at the moment. I really need Asia tags. Probably gonna leave this bird so we could play it and get more cards to look at. hoping for some good ones. Play expert on Europe, so he's definitely going for the Europe project. I've actually got 2 Europes right here. So if I flip association, go for a Europe handshake, I could be close to 4 Europes and maybe get off that leech off that project. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He takes the Predator slot right there. Our cards can be all kinds of out of whack, but I think I should take an X on build here because he can't cause the break right now. And then I'll do my association and get the final flip. And I think we really will flip associate. Then I can immediately try to take the Europe handshake, which will put us 1 handshake away from a 2-point bonus and gives us progress towards this project that we know he's taking. I mean, he's made some really weird decisions, so I guess he's not necessarily doing that, but it would make sense if he was going for the Europe project. So we'll do this, take this, gives us a card flip, and a man. Now, he's got the 5 Europes. So we'll take the Europe handshake. We'll be just 1 Europe away from... Yeah, we'll be 1 Europe away from taking... Oh, wow, he waited a long time for that. Okay, they're really struggling with their turn here. Breeding program, wow. I don't know what that's going to help him with. I guess Australia 5, yeah. Alright. That actually moved this up for us, which is kind of neat. We'll draw, take this. And donate. Let's see what final scoring cards we got. I never check. Large Animal Zoo. Huh. We've already got 3 of them, and we're going to play 2 more. We're going to release that one, but we'll still end up with probably 3 points. It's actually a pretty good one for us. If he causes the break, does he have snapping? He doesn't. So he causes the break, I'll snap this owl. Very happily. He's drawing cards instead. Well, he doesn't need it, so he might not snap it. Okay. I want all these cards, so I'll probably cause the break rather than drawing. Yeah, that's fine. And I can snap that owl. snap. He's gonna get that. Well, I probably should deny the Australia tag because he's not going for Europe tag anymore. I can play that from range on my next turn. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll snap this and deny it. So I get to build for free, and I'll build this here. So I can move cards down. It's probably the right move here. Well, maybe I'll move build down. I don't really need build. I've got... Yeah. In fact, you're probably getting in the game. Okay, here's what we need to know. Can we end the game with these cards we have right now? If we have 57 points, we're already at 10, doesn't matter. 57 points, we're going to get plus 3, plus 4, plus 7, plus 8 for the cards. Then minus 9 for the lion, plus 15 for the project, plus 12 for the European project. And then if we can just donate once, that would do it. Okay, so we don't need cards. We don't need to build either, though, so I suppose we need cards even less than we need to build, because we're going to get so many cards from these two animals. Interesting. That's actually useful for us, because I'm not going to have the money to do what I want to do to end it this break. I'm going to play this. Take, although, well, no, it's fine. Oh, I can even take this in range. I probably want to just draw since the break's coming close, and I can spend the money on that instead. I'll probably just draw. Okay. Hindsight's 2020, but I probably should have just taken it and saved $4. Perception 4. What we got? A large animal will be nice. This one has a chance of us releasing it, I think. So we'll keep that. And then we'll keep that. Because we already saw the Africa project for that. And we already saw the Primate project for that. So yeah. And then we'll play the eagle. And we'll associate right here. Serengeti National Park, first slot, lion. Yeah, you can't release anything on that. And we'll take the 3X's probably. If I take the 12 money, well, I can't quite play the eagle with the 12. Take the 12 money, what can I play? If I took 12 money, I can play the... Okay, we gotta figure this out now. Serengeti National Park, first slot, lion. So I'm gonna lose 9. I'm at 68. So that's 68. I'm gonna lose so minus 9 plus 15 puts us at 74. I can donate. Well, hold on. If I take the 12, I can't donate. 18 plus 9 is 27. I can't quite donate. So I'll not donate. Be at 74. Then I'll take the Malayan tapir for plus 5 and plus 3 for the conservation point, and the barn owl for plus 3. Puts it at 85. And then a European project plus a donation would end the game. Okay. So with all that thinking done, I think I want to take the money. If I play this animal and do the year project, then I can end the game right now. I don't want to donate right now. Right? 626. Okay, yeah. if he does the Europe project here, yep, I can take an X on build, play 2 animals, and then use my 2 X's to associate on Europe and donate, and that should end the game, I believe. Actually, this mountain tapir, if I can fit it, is better because it will be 7 points. This is only worth, I thought it was worth 8, but we already have that point there, so it's actually worth only 5. So the mountain tapir is actually better. That should pretty easily put us in range to end it. So we'll take an X on build. We can barely afford that, but we can. Let's see what he does next. That'll put us at 3 animals, which is fine. Oh, I won't be able to. No, I won't be able to donate because it's only going to cost 5, so I can take the 5 and donate. Okay, we're good. And he doesn't have association flips, so that won't change. Pavilion. Okay. So you can put that size 5 right there, and then we can end it in 2 turns. I did all the math. It was convoluted, and we can end it in 2 turns. So considering he's building right now, that should be, he shouldn't be able to even do another project and won't have the access for it. So should be a pretty much a landslide win. We'll play this first. We'll put it here. Well, I guess we'll actually put it here. Because what if we draw a better thing than the barn owl? I mean, it'd have to be, and then we'll put the barn owl on the size 4. It'd have to be much cheaper, or it'd have to be, for it to be a Europe tag, it'd be pretty unlikely. Well, we could also draw with this. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll play this first. Perception 4. Nothing useful. Keep the sponsors. And then we'll play this in there. Digging 2, we'll dig this. And this. And we gain this. And the point. And that, and then the Europe project and the donation will make it a pretty easy win. He'll play animals here, some kind of size 5. Probably not. I don't even know what's going to go in there. That's size 5. Okay, the Alpine Ibex. Yeah, so he's going to be around 70 tickets, and I'm going to end the game, and then he'll have, I mean, he won't be able to do anything. He won't be able to associate. He won't be able to, the best thing he probably can do is then engineer to fill up the map using engineer, which is 7 tickets. Not the end of the world, but it's a frustrating loss for him. The position he's in, right, he could do Australia 5 now, but he's going to be 1x away from being able to do it. So yeah, that'll do it. All right, go here. Play this. Europe, second slot. Take the money so we can donate. And donate. We'll have to see how many turns that was. It wasn't actually that quick of a game, I don't feel. They did give us the break a lot, though, which was nice. Oh, they're actually going to play another animal. That works, too. See what they got. Oh, they don't even know. Okay, taking your partner for a flip does not do much for you, dude. He could have flipped the map. I don't know why he's not doing that. I guess he thought he could donate, but that wouldn't even be any more points. So I don't know why he's doing it. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, he gets to pouch a card. He had only 1 point at the end of the game, too. 34 turns. Not bad, not bad. Puts us back to 378. Lincoln, I just saw your message. I don't even know how long ago it was. It doesn't have a time stamp on it. I have a trash set up here, so I don't get notifications or anything. I'm just looking at it on my phone. But yeah, we're catching dubs. We bullied a guy into quitting, and then we had a dominant win just now. $333 ELO. First thing we do, look at their name. Oh my god, we've been smurfed. We are so cooked. We've got a smurf. Proposed to abandon the game. Everything okay? Should I make something up, or should I just be like, I don't like playing Smurfs? Alright, why can't I not spell abandon? Abandon. Can we abandon? We could, but could you share why? Chat. I don't know if I should be honest, or should I just make something up? Didn't mean to start. Don't have time. Time. And you're a Smurf. They can Google it. They'll figure it out. See, I don't want to play you, good sir. This says matches my preferences. Yeah, this is good. It's fast game too. That should be fine. And I don't have to play that guy. Interesting. Alright, well. What do we got? It's two of the same projects as last time. Asia and Australia. We've got an Asian animal. Got a bird, couple birds. Quarantine, that's probably a keep out of these because they're not very good animals. Not very many good animals. Oh, especially with Hollywood Hills. I might keep Science Lab too. And then maybe... I don't know. At least this is a bird tag, but it needs a Europe tag. Not very useful. I guess I'll take the shoe bill. It's a bird. Gonna get some science tags. Try to take museum because I'm going for science tags, or the handshake for the Asian animal I'm about to play. We'll try the museum. We're going quarantine lab here, so we can get, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We can just draw. Well, I want to get sponsors back up because we're going to be drawing more throughout this game. So there's just some advantages to having a lot of science tags. We could be looking for medical breakthrough, hopefully science museum, or even just the research project. So if we get any of those, we're in a really good spot right off the bat. From the deck, geologist is pretty good. We'll discard that. Probably gonna dig aquarium. Just don't have. We do have the reputation for it, I guess. It's not a bad card. I guess it's probably better than geologist, honestly. Although there are a lot of rock spouts in this map. We'll see. Let's see what sponsor we draw here. Key card from the deck, sponsor card, cable car, wombat. Very interesting here. Okay, we'll dig the wombat. Oh, it's an Australia tag though. Crap. Man, we got way too many cards here. Probably gonna dig the cable car just because it's a hard shape to fit. Japanese muck. It's a pretty good card too. Goes with aquarium. Okay, we've got just an incredible hand to start the game. Geologist is such a good card. I'll probably toss geologist. Another Australia tag. Okay, I've got way too many good cards now. It's gonna be impossible with this card. I'll just do this from the deck. And pass. So I'll probably keep the 3 here. I don't have an 8. I do have an age attack now. I'll probably keep. We'll play Aquarium first. The question, should I go for the reputation now? I think I could do that, and then I don't necessarily have to take the museum next. So the museum would give me 2 flips. I'm probably in the museum regardless, so I'll play this here. Well, I'll put it over the reputation. Gives us, puts us closer to the H's, puts a better spot there for the kiosk. Give us a flip. Flip. Ah, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna do it with 1 full build. I'll probably flip sponsors first. It's fine. Yeah, I can get Science Lab this break. Draw. We'll just draw from the deck. Take that X. I don't know. Kind of in a weird spot. We're gonna play Science Lab because he could very well cause the break. And it will also give us that income next. So yeah, we'll do it. We'll play Science Lab. Make sure we don't have to hold on to that card. And we can draw a card from the deck. European release. Interesting. Take an X on animals. He's playing a sponsor for sure. Otherwise, it would have been weird to take the X there. Ooh, polar bear exhibit. Interesting. Probably puts it right here, is what I'm thinking. That makes the most sense. Wish we kept cable car with all these rock icons we got. Probably still keeping these 3 right here. We probably can. Well, I can't play both of them. He caused a break after all that. That's pretty crazy. All right, discard, discard. Draw from the deck. Interesting. Take this, and then we'll full build, and we'll play the Thorny Devil. Draw from the deck here. Yeah. We'll discard that and keep the sponsor. Put a kiosk there. Size 2 here. We can dig from the deck. Oh, nice. Pavilion here. And a size 1 here to dig from the deck again and get our bonus. Well, that's incredible. That's going to be a 4, that's going to be a 3, so we can do them both. Let's go to next. It's going to be 7. Makes that a 3 and that a 4, so we can do that. All right. Okay, so this is going to be 17 to play those 2. Got 11. So if I sell 2, I could do them both. I could sell that. I could sell that. I guess I would do it. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Play that. Oh, I just messed up. Go to game. Thank God it doesn't kick you out of game when you do that. That's so clutch. Aquarium points. Sell this and sell that. And then play that. Don't have anything to pouch. We'll just take the tickets. Thought I should put migration recording in reputation range for me. So perfect. I don't want to do any of these projects, so we'll probably take a handshake. Probably take Asia? Asia? Take Asia? Okay, so if I release the Thorny Devil, I could net 4, which put me at, I get the 2 reputation for sure. Okay. I don't know if that affects what I take here. Man, why is this such a hard decision? I don't know what to do. Asia or Australia. Or just wait. And release the Thorny Devil? Or do I take... Okay, this is confusing. I think I need to do this. I'll get... It's just a better handshake. And I can snap the Australia project, then I'll build, then I'll play migration, and then I'll put animals at 5. So that's perfect. Takes 2 birds. Would kind of suck if you snapped this project from us. That makes more sense. Oh my gosh, there's a sun bear. We might have to snap that over anything, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just too good of a card to leave. Put this there. Put this there. And put a size 1 down here. So hopefully I can take this mountains whenever I get my reputation. Sorry, my card within reputation range on the break. So for now, I think I need to spin an X to get my extra man on animals. Otherwise, I risk him causing the break before I can do it. So I'm going to spin an X here. Although he just moved association now, which kind of indicates he's not going to cause the break. Maybe he's just planning to get a handshake, so he doesn't need it to be that high. Get the man. Play this. And we'll take the museum next. I think he's probably taking the Australia now, since he can draw within range with cards flipped. That's unfortunate. Could have seen that coming. Take that. Plays Penguin Pool. Interesting. I'm not going to release anything. I'm not going to release anything anytime soon. I could actually break 10 here, and that'll allow me to afford to play these two animals. If I don't play them, I need to build a size 2. Yeah, so if I break 10, I can actually, or break 5 games in, I can afford to play these animals. And that will give me the whole purpose of that being to get the Asia project right now. The size, the 5 Asia project, then I can get I don't even know what I want then. I want to snap that if he doesn't. But he very well might. I'll probably actually snap this too. If he doesn't snap, I'll probably take one of those two. I'm assuming he'll snap one of them. Okay. Okay. $28. Just can't quite afford that. Okay. This, let me get that 2x. That would let me get the 2x without doing an association project, so I could 2x associate and take a handshake. That'd be real powerful, but I don't think I could get it. Put this here. Put a pavilion here. I might take this first. But I'm relying on him to pilfer. Oh, he took it anyways. Okay. I shouldn't have taken that because now I can't. I didn't think about that. All right, we'll take this. Confirm. Oh, he has quarantine lab. Oh, wait, I have quarantine lab. What? Yeah. Give me the 5. Gain the tickets. and then play the Sun Bear. Asia, first slot, take. Snapping? Does that seem right? That seems right to me. I have to take Asia. I could take the handshake, and then I could uptake the 2 reputation. And get the point. You know what? That might be worth it. That really might be worth it. But Australia's not there. Okay, I don't want to do that if Australia's not there. Asia, first slot. We'll snap this. And then we'll take the 2x and put it on sponsors. And then we'll take the 3x's here. Cause the break. Interesting. Side entrance, interesting. I'm gonna snap Foreign Institute. Oh, hold on. I'll snap this and take Foreign Institute from reputation range. So I can take both. All right. Draw from the deck. Oh, Diversity Researcher. That's incredible. That's real good. Can I actually play these two if I play, these are 23s? Yeah, I can play both of those. Interesting, interesting. Actually, but that's pretty close to the end of the game already. I mean, we can do, if we play those two, play 2 Australias, put us at 4. Do the breeding program to take the Australia, to get the card flip for cards, we need the reputation. Then that gives us our 5th Asia tag, and then we can use X's to do Australia. Interesting. build this. Only size 2 we can build is here. I think we pass here. I don't think we need any of these cards moved down. I mean, yeah, I think we're good. I'm not gonna have the man to do it again. We're gonna use the X here though, so we can get the discounts, which we probably maybe could afford that. I didn't think about this. First slot, take the handshake. This might give us something to pouch too. Yeah, give us something to pouch. Would have been two. Yeah, we could have afforded this. I kind of made a mistake. I didn't think about doing that first. Would have allowed us to save money and probably play this now. Then we could do the Australia 5 in this break. So that was a mistake. Play Frilled Lizard. Predator Ring Program, awesome. And then play this. Card, which will draw from the deck as well. Sea Cave, pretty good. Let's leave this pouching the Bird Brain Program because the rest of these are pretty good. See, I'm playing these two sponsors next because I'll get the money from this. I'll get $12, which could be useful and then we build again. Well, actually, let me build and play the first seal and do the project in this break. So yeah, that'd be perfect. That gives us the chance of doing Australia in this project. Ooh, not if I get Venomed though. That's terrible. I've quarantined that. Never mind. Yeah, so that's good. It's probably causing the break here though. But that's fine. Because then we can, if he causes the break, we can just Australia 5. He's probably causing break. No, down the communicator. Oh. But he can't quite do the project now. I'm going to go ahead and build early because I want to. I don't even know the best way to play this. Now that there's no building restrictions, it's like, I don't don't even know, but I want that $5, I think. So we'll do this. Okay, actually, if I play this, 63 plus 8 is 71, plus 15 is 86. Then I'll get plus minus 3 plus 12. Three. I'll be very close to ending it. Okay, well. Play animals. No, we're doing that. And we'll play this. As a veterinarian, so I'm already good. So we'll actually do causing the break right now. Probably smart, yeah. But it is probably mute. Snaps aquatic, that makes sense. Blocked Australia. What if we got that card earlier? What else can I block from him? Doesn't have petting zoo. Doesn't have American partner zoo. Nothing really of use here. He's got 2 Europes. I guess he could play that if he really wanted to. So I think I can end it in 2 turns. I think if I do Australia, pretty sure if I do Australia, put me at 88, and the sea cave will put me at perfect amounts. So it's perfect. Very perfect. Australia first slot. Take. Doesn't really matter. I'll take the man now just because. Not a bad release for him. But he won't be able to do it quite another project because he's got 3 X's. He's going to be 1 short because I'm in the game right here. I believe I am. Play. He doesn't have any reptiles release, right? He's got the 3. He can't do a project though, so yeah, we'll do Sea Cave. We'll release the Chinese water dragon because of this. And we'll take X's. Conservation project. That was a really strong game, I feel like. should put him in a pretty rough spot. I mean, he could have, doesn't have a sun bear, he could have eagles. Bush elephant, yep. I should have, I've got no points for that. Points for that, that's 1. Basically 2 there, so that's kind of 3. Basically 2 there, so that's kind of 5. Plus the 3 there, that's kind of 8. That's pretty strong in game. Yeah, should be a lock. He could play this and get a reputation for a ticket. I can just give up, cause the break. That's fine. I don't know what project he was going to do next anyways, though. Very strong in game points. $34. All right. Pretty neutral. All right. I think I am going to call it there. It was about 2 hours, about what I usually do. So, all right. Thanks everybody for watching.